Hey fantasy enthusiasts, it's me, Aiden. I'm coming at you today with a little bit of a different style of video. So usually on this channel I've tried to do sort of more video essay style content. I throw myself on a green screen, do a bunch of edits, try to throw on graphics and stuff like that. I wanted to do a quick update video that was a little more low-key, just to kind of talk about some channel updates moving forward. So as many of you are probably aware of within the fantasy community, Rings of Power Season 2 is just around the corner. And this is a project that I am beyond excited for. It is definitely my most anticipated fantasy project of 2024, far and beyond anything else. I am extremely ecstatic for it. And because of that, I want to give it the attention it deserves. This season so far is looking to be a lot... I don't want to say better because I enjoyed season 1, but a lot better in many senses for people who might have been disgruntled or disenfranchised by the way that the showrunners handled season 1. I'm not saying that I share a lot of those sentiments, but it's just kind of the general vibe I've seen going around, that a lot of people found season 1 to be slow or tedious, and everything we've seen of season 2 looks like this might really be the moment where the show turns it around and picks up steam, and I want to be there to talk about and live through every single moment of it. Because of that, I want to introduce a more laid-back style of video to the channel. Usually with my videos, I like to put a little bit more time and effort into them with scripting. I like to get a lot of assets, throw in graphics, screen record a lot of stuff, and just kind of throw it together so it's more presentable and, I guess, attention grabby, if you want to go into that route. But with Rings of Power, there's simply too much content in too short a period of time for me to be able to realistically cover that with my current life schedule. Just to get a little bit into my situation here, I do have a full-time job which has me working very odd hours. I work a 3 a.m. shift. I get off at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and that leaves me kind of out of the loop for most of the week, and setting aside time to make and edit these videos on top of everything else that I'm juggling with in life right now, I simply don't think it would be feasible for me to cover this to the extent that I've been covering other topics in the past. But nonetheless, it is still something I don't want to miss, and I really want to cover, since I've enjoyed so much this aspect of getting to interact with the fantasy community and talk to you all about all these new and fascinating developments happening, and especially getting to connect with the Tolkien community over these past couple months and really make connections and theorize and talk about it. It's not something I want to miss out on, just because my life is in a little bit of a unpredictable situation right now, where I don't really know when or if I'll have time to, sit down and pour myself into editing these videos. The other thing on top of it is my full-time job is video editing. And so, I get home from work at the end of a long day of editing videos, and sometimes it's hard to, sit and turn around and want to work on my own stuff. I can find myself being very drained, especially, waking up at 3 a.m. It's a hard schedule to adjust to. So I just wanted to make sort of this video as just a more of low-key announcement to kind of run it through with you and know what to expect as these videos start to come out. I do enjoy pouring myself into some of these more long-form videos that are more planned out. I don't plan on not doing them anymore. I definitely think that those will be coming in the future. I've got a couple ideas, a couple scripts that are in the process of being worked on, but for the next month or so, that's all going to kind of go on hiatus as Rings of Power Season 2 comes out, at least until October 3rd, which is when the finale comes out. So if you're not a fan of Rings of Power and you're not interested, that's kind of what the schedule is going to be like for the next little bit here on this channel. It's going to be a lot of that. Please stick around if you don't like it, because I promise I will get back to covering other things in the future. So it's going to be a little bit more freeform from here on out, but I can't wait to dive into and discuss the season with you all. And since I am kind of doing a more of a, unscripted, just off the cusp, reactionary style videos to this, if there are any of you out there that are interested in talking shop about Rings of Power or Tolkien in general and our other content creators, I'd love for you to reach out, and I'd honestly, that's one of the things I want more than anything, is just more people to talk about the things that I'm passionate with. Is because, in my personal life, I don't really have a lot of people close to me that are as in the weeds about Lord of the Rings and nerd stuff as I am. And so part of the reason why I created this channel in the first place was to establish that connection. So thank you to everybody who has watched and supported the channel so far. I am blown away by the amount of reception that I have received for just throwing together, these videos and just putting them online. I genuinely did not expect the feedback that I have gotten on some of these, and I'm beyond grateful, and I've truly just enjoyed getting to know so many of you and talk about the things I'm passionate about. I really do love the fantasy community, and I look forward to being a bigger part of it, and I want to do my part to create a space that is inclusive and welcoming, and people can feel safe to come and throw around ideas about their favorite fantasy stories. I posted a video a while back about different levels of fantasy. I received so many book recommendations, and that was awesome to just have a flood of people who have read these amazing works and are saying, read this and read that and read this. And I definitely want to get to them all at some point. Ideally, I'll get to a stage with this channel where I could start reading and talking about some of those books. But in the meantime, it's gonna be a Rings of Power summer or fall, I guess. But that's just a quick update for me. I'm sorry if this video was a little rambly, a little incoherent, but I just wanted to get it out there and sort of help maintain expectations for the next couple of months. Thank you all again for all the support, and I look forward to hearing from you and discussing Rings of Power Season 2 with you. Thank you for watching.